Welcome back. And now for round 2, part 2 of the first annual Battle of the Uber Buffy fans.
Let's get ready to Buffy!
Next up, we have Aiden and Chiz. Aiden, there you are. It's great to see you. And you are at about 80 watch-throughs. You're in Michigan right now. Can you tell everyone about a nickname that you have and why you have it?
Yeah, my friends call me the Finnish Robin Sparkles because in How I Met Your Mother, she's a one-hit wonder in Canada for doing a song about them all. And so in the 90s, as a child, I played the guntula, which is a Finnish lap harp. And I played it from, there's a 5-string, a 10-string, and a 36-string that I learned how to play. And so I got to tour around the Midwest from an early age, playing the guntula in a group called the Guntulanas.
That is incredible. And you also did that while you were figure skating
Yeah,
as
and
well.
ballet.
And ballet, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I didn't really have like friends. I, I mean, I had friends within like my little communities that, I grew within figure skating and ballet groups. It's not like a child actor, but I kind of associate it where it's just like my mindset was work, work, work.
Right.
From an early age. But I
Yeah.
still loved it and enjoyed it.
And you still perform, right?
I do. I perform as a drag queen. I do musical theater. I do a lot of activism for LGBTQ groups out here in our area. And so it's a lot of fun.
Fabulous. And you also said that you have done some drama plays too.
I have. I've done a few straight plays. Not exactly my favorite, but I still enjoy them. It's always fun just to be on stage and let go of who you are and become somebody else for a little while.
And you play instruments as well.
I do. I have probably about 10 instruments in my living room, but my main instrument is the cello.
Oh, I love
Wow.
cello. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
It's
incredible.
wonderful.
Wow. And Chiz, you're at about 30 watch-throughs, and you said that you would not have had your son if it weren't for Buffy. So can you tell
Yeah.
everyone that?
So basically, I was part of the Buffy Down Under forums, which was an Australian forum when Buffy was on the air, and they held a convention in Melbourne, and I went to that and just met some people there that I was chatting to on the forums, and then became quite good friends with them. And then one of them started going, this is so like 7 degrees or whatever. Yeah, one of them started going out with another girl that lives near where I live. I became quite good friends with her and her brother ended up being our donor for our son, Harry. So essentially, yeah, we wouldn't have had Harry. We would have had a child, but it wouldn't be him. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That is phenomenal.
pretty cool.
Okay, so are you guys ready to jump into the battle and duke it out?
Ready as ever.
Can we see your battle faces? And we got fisticuffs. We got
Hey, Duke's up.
All right, Watcher Dev, do you want to give question number 1?
Season 2 question. What did Drew say was so disappointing? Buffy and Angel escaped the judge. Angelus couldn't free a Akathala. Dalton lost her president.
Aiden?
A.
No.
No.
Chiz.
I think it's B, the Akathwa.
It was. And Drew would say, disappointing.
It's my favorite.
This was actually mentioned earlier. The season 2 question. In what episode does Miss Calendar die?
Aiden.
Passions.
Correct. If you listen to Re-Vamped with Juliet Landau, this question will be very easy for you. In the Nerf Herder interview, how many times does the band say they recorded the title song? 1, 2, or 3 times?
Chiz.
I'm going to say 2.
That is correct.
Right.
All right. Gary Oldman's voice actually appears in an episode of Buffy. What episode and how?
Chiz.
Is it in Buffy versus Dracula because they're watching Dracula?
No, that's actually a great guess, and it should be in that episode. I
They
think
should have been watching Dracula. Is it? There.
Shall I give a clue, Juliet?
yes.
It is related to Spike and his love of music.
Ooh. That was good.
Chiz.
I know the answer to that question. Like, he's into punk. He probably likes the Sex Pistols a lot, but I still haven't made the connection.
Okay, that's right. That is,
Okay.
and that is close. So could you guess?
I mean, that's as far as I got as well, is I knew the Sex Pistols.
Okay, so it is in Lover's Walk,
Oh.
the version of My Way from Sid and Nancy from the actual Sid Vicious version.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
What is the name that Drusilla gives the puppy that she wants to feed to Spike? A, Sunshine. B, Sunny. C, Fluffy.
Aiden.
Fluffy?
No, but the doggy was Fluffy.
Yes.
And they actually got me that dog because I'm allergic to cats and it was scripted as a cat and I couldn't be around a cat without my face blowing up. And so we ended up with the puppy. I was about to give it away.
Chiz.
I'm going to guess Fluffy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, sorry. I mean Sunny. Sunny.
No, it's Sunshine.
Okay, there you go, Sunshine.
And it goes open wide and does it like the little
Airplane.
Yeah.
an airplane, yeah, like you do with kids. All right. In the first season episode Witch, Buffy sings a classic disco song. What is it? And who is it by?
Aiden.
Casino Man. Macho Man. I wanna be a macho man.
That is the song. And who's it by?
Casino Man, I think it was. I can't remember. I don't.
Oh, the song
Okay.
is right.
Okay.
Do you know, Chiz, who the band is?
Village People?
That is correct.
So, okay.
They each get a point there. And so I think that is it for those 6 questions. You guys did amazing. Next up, Sarah and Steven. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
There's Kira. Hi, Kira.
She's my good luck charm, but she knows she has to play it.
It's so good to see you. How you doing today?
Good.
Oh, yay. Well, I'm glad that you're here with your mom to be good luck for the competition. Sarah, you have done approximately 150 watch-throughs.
I'm guessing. Yeah, something like that. Because, I mean, I started watching when I was 14, so.
And you lived in Scotland for a year.
I did, yeah.
And you also have an 80s show rewatch podcast about Remington Steele. Can you tell us about that?
I'm actually wearing the shirt, ironically, today, and this was totally by accident, but this is one of our kind of like catchphrases. It says plausible deniability. It's a TV series called Remington Steele, and it was prior to James Bond, although that show was kind of like why he got the role and then lost the role and then got it
Yeah, he
again.
couldn't do it, right? Because he was busy and then he got it later
He
again.
brought the show back because the show became so much more popular once it was like announced or rumored that he was going to be Bond that they renewed it at the last minute, and the Bond people said no, you can't do both. So he lost out, and then Dalton got the role. But it's essentially a 80s detective series about a woman named Laura Holt who opens a private investigations office, but nobody wants to hire her because she's a female private investigator. So she invents a fake male boss named Remington Steele. And then Brosnan's character comes along as this con man who doesn't have a name. He's got 5 different passports and 5 different names. He figures out the ruse, and then he assumes the role as Remington Steele. So he's basically the pretty face, and she's the brains behind. It's like the template for every Castle, Lucifer, all of these shows that have come since, where you've got this like competent female detective or police officer, and then this sort of like wacky maverick male character sidekick.
The woman behind the man.
Exactly. So yeah, and it was Stephanie Zimbalist, and yeah, we do a rewatch podcast. So we're in our 3rd season.
And Steven, you also said that you are probably at 150 watch-throughs. Is that right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool. You said that you feel that you are suited to win the whole contest. Why is that?
After I said that, I felt a bit like that sounds a bit rude and arrogant.
No, it didn't. I didn't think you said it that way.
The thing is, I mentioned that I'm on the autism spectrum, but if I like something, I just kind of absorb knowledge, and I have to know every little individual detail. Like growing up, I have VHS, DVD, I bought the magazines, I had the bedspread, I had the posters, like everything.
Right. So do you guys feel ready for question number 1?
Okay.
All right. Before that, we want to see crack your knuckles, warm up. We want to see your battle face. Come on. Oh, yeah, I like it. You guys got it down, both of you. I'm scared. I'm shivering. Here we go, Dev.
Revamp question. Who was it Juliet interviewed who directed the first episode of Buffy and was also in American Graffiti?
Stephen.
Is it Charles Martin Smith?
That is correct.
Correct. Next question. Charles Martin Smith was scheduled to direct a lot of more episodes of Buffy, but he had to leave because he had to do a film. Was it A, Happy Feet, B, Air Bud, or C, Stone of Destiny?
Sarah.
Was it Stone of Destiny?
No.
No, he did direct Stone of Destiny, but he didn't leave Buffy to do it.
Stephen.
Complete guess. B.
Air Bud.
That was correct.
Okay. This is a Cordelia quote. Cordy said this of What Vampire Couple? Imagine Bonnie and Clyde if they had 150 years to get it right.
Sarah.
Spike and Drusilla?
No.
Stephen, do you have an answer for that?
I'm thinking of Texan vampires, but I can't remember his girlfriend's name.
It was actually Angelus and Darla. Angelus and Darla. What is the name of Xander's friend who is turned in the very first episode of the show? First and last name. I'm going to give you 3 choices. A, Jesse McNally. B, Jeff Baker. C, Jesse Holst.
Okay, Sarah had her hand up from before.
Jesse McNally?
That's right. Can you name the actor who played Jesse? A, Dean Butler. B, Eric Balfour. C, Tom Reynolds.
Stephen had his hand up.
Eric Balfour.
Yes, that is correct. You guys were so close with that too. Okay, the final question. You guys are so well matched. Here it comes. In the pack, who or what is Herbert?
Sarah.
I'm sorry.
He's the pig, the school mascot.
That is correct. All right. You guys did amazing. Ant and Stephanie.
Hello.
Fantastic. So, Ant, you said that you are known as Hawaiian shirt guy at the cons because you wear Hawaiian shirts, although you're not wearing one today, right?
I'm undercover today. Nobody knows I'm here.
Nobody does. And you also said that you have lost so much weight. Can you tell everybody it's quite extraordinary what you've been doing?
Yeah, as well, since the last time I saw you as well, which would have been about a year or so ago when you last came over to London, I started losing weight because I just hit 28 stone. So I started cycling every day after work and I'm now down to 15. So I've managed to drop 13 stone in about just over a year now.
And for people that don't know, it's about 180 pounds. That
Yeah, it's been, I'll try to think, yeah, because I said we convert it differently, but yeah, it's,
you
yeah,
said it was about 45% of your body mass.
yeah, 45% of my body mass so far. I'm aiming for 50.
Oh gosh, how hard has it been to do that?
It was a struggle to start with, but once you get into a routine, it really starts to work for you. So you get used to it and you get into the swing of it. But yeah, it's definitely working for me now.
That is
So-
amazing. And do you exercise? Did you change your diet? What did you do to achieve all of that?
I just do my standard. I go to work every day and then I finish work. I do about 2 hours in the gym sitting on a bike. Just normally I put the telly on and then just start cycling for a bit. And then I have a rule of I don't eat in my car anymore because I'm a delivery driver as well. So there used to be a lot of snacking while driving.
Oh, yeah. So cutting out snacking in the car has made a huge difference.
And just adding in a couple of hours exercise a day and it makes all the difference. So you can't really see me from there, but I look a lot different to what I did.
You look incredible. Oh my gosh. And so healthy. It sounds like you're living in such a healthy way.
Cheers. Yeah. I've got bones in my face again now. So
And Stephanie, we've been hanging out a lot on Patreon. And I also know that you said you and your neighbors are friends and you actually bought the houses next door. Can you tell everybody how that all worked out and what you guys do together?
My husband had game nights with them every week, and then I started coming. And then a few years in, they had bought a condo away from us, and a duplex opened up across from them. So we rented that and realized we were good neighbors. They sold their condo, rented the duplex next to us. And then while they were looking for an actual house, they found a house for sale. There were two of them by the same owner, and they asked if we wanted to go take a look with them. And we did. And now we have both own each of the houses and game nights every weekend.
Oh my gosh, what a phenomenal extended family that you guys have. And you have a trophy for game night. And what happens with the trophy?
It goes back and forth. Just whoever, because we do it by household, not by person. So I can win nothing. If my husband wins the majority, we get it. Same on the other side. He could win nothing. If she wins it, they get it.
And what does the trophy look like?
So he's lived a hard life, so he's broken a few times. We found him at a thrift store.
That is awesome. And what kind of games do you guys do?
Oh, good grief. I'm just staring at my collection right now. I've definitely got the Buffy games, even the old.
You have the board game, the
game.
Buffy board game, which apparently is really hard to figure out.
It is. It's not for easy play.
All of the writers in the writer room, we have it too. We actually haven't ever played it, but all the writers in the writer room on Buffy said that the game stumped them, that they found it really confusing to even play it, that it was hard.
It is. You would think looking at it, because it looks like it would play kind of like Candyland type play, but it's more in depth. We also do Smash Up, Magic, Dead Reckoning, Takedo. I'm just looking at titles now.
Oh my gosh, so fun. All right, well, are you guys ready to face off? Ooh, I like the one eyebrow. That's pretty good. That's intimidating. All right.
This was a revamped question. Juliet has interviewed which actor whose last episode was The Pack?
And
I had it in my head straight away that it was Ken Lerner.
It is Ken Lerner. Yep, you got it.
A follow-up to that question, the revamped question again. Can you name one of the other TV shows or films Ken Lerner appeared in?
Ooh,
Stephanie.
Happy Days.
Correct.
good. Wow, you didn't even get the A, B, C, or D.
Season 7 question from Buffy. When Buffy goes down in the final battle against the First, what are her final words to Faith? A, hold the line. B, never give up. C, I believe in you. Or D, hold fast.
Stephanie.
Is it C?
It is
No.
not.
At.
Is it D?
No.
No, but by the way, D, hold fast, is in the Bosch series. It's what Bosch says all the time and has a tattoo.
So we have two other options. Hold the line, never give up.
At.
I'll give a hold the line.
It was hold the
You
line.
held the line, and that is correct. All right. What music icon stole the look from Spike, according to Buffy?
At.
Is it Billy Idol?
Yes, Billy Idol. What is the name of Drusilla's favorite dolly?
Stephanie.
Mesita.
That is correct. In season 2, what episode does Oz see Willow for the very first time?
Stephanie.
Inca Mummy Girl?
That is correct. Oh my gosh, we didn't even get to give you the A, B, and C. You guys were amazing.
According to council records, we have a tiebreak situation in the chat. 3 points to each contenders.
I thought we were neck and neck here, to use the vampire neck again. Okay, Watcher Dev, do you want to do the tiebreaker question?
I will do it. This is an Angel question. Who is the co-creator of Angel with Joss Whedon?
At.
David Greenwald.
That is correct. Woo! I'm successful. All right, our last two are Kerri and Melanie. Kerri is in Florida, and we met in Florida when I was at Fanboy Expo, and you also are in one of our interview with you episodes, and you say that you would not be doing photography if it weren't for Buffy. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So initially I picked up a DSLR camera because I wanted it to be more of a hobby. And at the time, it was around September, October. At work, I wasn't getting as much hours, and I really wanted to occupy my time while also paying homage to the Halloween season. I started photographing people in monster makeup or my own interpretations of creatures of the night to symbolize strength. And this turned into, before I knew it, a photographic series that was depicting women in positions of power, while women are considered by society like helpless or weak. And this, along with the message that Buffy sends, it subverts expectations, it empowers women. And yeah, I was having a blast just doing this series for just my own mental health and something to kill the time. And Buffy was a huge part in inspiring that. And now I'm about to finish my associate's degree with the potential to pursue my bachelor's at an art school. I'm very excited and I absolutely love what I do.
And you have a kind of mission with all of your studies that you do in terms of the photography. And what is that?
So I am a portrait photographer. A lot of what I do involves conceptual fine art work, as well as I like to make people who feel other feel seen, as well as people who normally may not feel other or outcast. I want to resonate with them emotionally. So a lot of my work is very impactful. It's very vulnerable. And a lot of what I do comes from the heart and has a message. And I feel like I have a lot to say. And I try to do a lot of that through my photographic work.
Fabulous. And Melanie, what time is it right now in the Netherlands?
It is 9:45 at
Oh
night.
my goodness. Oh, wow. Well, I'm so glad that you're here. And would you share a quote from Buffy, one of the quotes that you really enjoy?
My favorite quote, it's a quote that my best friend and I use all the time. We became friends through our love for Buffy, and that thank God we're hot chicks with superpowers. And we always tell that to each other whenever we're down or we're nervous, or she just told me this right before I went into this Zoom. So it's a little pick me up. And WWBD, what would Buffy do?
Right.
I think that's a Buffy quote. I think it's from Supernatural, but still.
But it's still good. Absolutely. And if you had a secret Buffy crush, now it won't be so secret if you share it with everybody, but who would it be?
Faith and Angelus, not Angel, but Angelus.
Oh, you like the bad boy.
And the bad girl, yeah.
Bad boy and the bad girl. Yeah. All right. Well, are you guys ready to duke it out for our last two contenders to see who will be advancing to round 3?
I'm
Yes.
ready to Buffy. Let's
All
get
right.
it.
Let's hear it. Are you guys ready to Buffy?
I'm ready to Buffy.
I'm ready to Buffy.
Like my
Tiny Mr. Pointy.
Okay. Name one of the lead actors who played the gentleman in Hush.
Ooh,
That was Melanie.
Doug Jones?
Correct.
that is correct.
Second question is, can you name the other actor who appeared in the episode
And plays one of the
and
gentlemen.
played one of the gentlemen?
He actually, as a clue, appeared as multiple characters in the universe as well.
Council Kerri, is it Null he also played?
Gnarl. He played
Yes, that is correct.
A. Hayden Black. B. Brian Gross. C. Camden Toy.
Melanie.
Camden Toy?
That is correct.
Okay, this was actually mentioned by someone earlier. It's a season 1 question.
It was. All right, you guys, have your ears peeled earlier?
What episode does the vampire Luke die from season 1?
Melanie.
The Harvest?
Correct.
Correct. All right, revamped question. Name the actress that I interviewed who played the praying mantis in Teacher's Pet.
Melanie.
Oh, I'm blanking. Natalie Frank? And is she?
The character's name.
It's a beautiful name. Her last name is Fender.
That is right.
Masura?
You're so close, yes?
No.
It's like that. You're so close.
Oh, I'm blanking. I know her name.
I actually think that could get a point because you're so close. It's Musetta Van.
Oh, yeah.
You were good. That gets a point. You had Vander, you had Miss French, and you had N. All right. How many Natalie Frenches are there in the episode? A1, B2, C3.
Kerri.
2.
Yes? Because remember the actress, they go to the house and it's actually Ron Howard's mom plays the real Natalie French when they go to the house, the older woman who is Ron Howard's mom. So you got that right. What is Drusilla's last episode in present day, not a flashback? A, Crush. B, Lies My Parents Told Me. C, Fool for Love. D, Intervention.
Melanie.
Rush?
It was Crush. That is correct. Counsel Kerri, can you tabulate the numbers and then send them to Watcher Dev? That is our final round. We will have 8 contenders moving on to round 3, and then everyone else will be on a special Behind the Battle Watcher Dev episode. Is everybody ready? Here we go. Drum roll, please. Watcher Dev, announce the winners.
Patrick Kelly. Charles Swint. Valerie. Lydian. Chiz. Stephen Ryan. And Melanie. You guys did amazingly. That was
Amazing. And it's from all over the world. It's incredible. Everyone, you did a fantastic job, competed so well, knew so much about Buffy and about Re-Vamped. You guys are awesome. And I know that Rebecca has a few words to say as well.
Again, I am thoroughly impressed by everybody, and I cannot wait to see you guys duke it out in the next round.
Woohoo. Demon David?
You, my delicious dinners. Winners. I hope to meet you all at Hellmouth Con.
Fabulous. Watcher Dev?
You guys are amazing. That was really tough. You did incredibly well. You should be really proud of yourself.
And Counsel Kerri?
I must say the battle very, very well fought, and I'd extend my congratulations to those of whom we will be seeing for the final stages.
Yes, you all did a stellar job.
Bye, bye.
Bye.
Welcome to everyone here.
Well done.
Fabulous. Re-Vamped Ease, please correspond with me on Twitter at Juliet Landau or on Instagram at Juliet_Landau and on the Fans of Juliet Landau Facebook group or Juliet Landau official Facebook page. You can also join up with all our Re-Vamped-Ees on Patreon. There are all kinds of tiers and really exciting stuff. Our Patreon peeps to be read in the credits: Dave Hall, Timothy Kendall, Danielle Harbour, Louise Brennan, and Brandon Key. It makes all the difference because we cannot keep making the show without you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will see you on Re-Vamped with Juliet Landau when we do it again. Do it again. And until next time, you guys, stay remarkable you.